Good evening, everybody. Good evening. I see I sit down today. Good evening. You my people, me not joining you. My brother, God can bless anybody. Good evening, Sister Erika. Good evening. Please tag, share, invite. Today's topic is very interesting. Nobody versus me. Nobody special. Good evening, Sister Jenny. Sister Happy, I see you. Good evening, Sister Ijoma. Please tag, share, invite. Tag, share, invite. I'm play my music. I like this music. What's do my volume now? Yeah, no wahala. Nobody special. Good evening, Sister Christabel. I see you, eh? Good evening. Please, let's just wait a few minutes. Good evening, sis. Sister Maria, good evening. Thank you so much for joining. Let's wait a few minutes, all right, before I start. This topic, I don't want anybody to miss it. It's very important. Now, so if nobody encourage you, encourage yourself. Please tag, share, invite, tag, share. Sister Joya, I see you. You don't say. You don't say. Sister, take a easy. Calm down. I'll be explaining everything this evening. So take it easy. Moko first. Calm down. Drink water for yourself. Enjoy this music. All right? Nobody special. Good afternoon from US. Yes, it's true. It's afternoon there. Good afternoon. May I reduce this music small because I don't want to waste anybody. I don't want to waste anybody time. Or per se, I won't dance to this music. I don't get that time that much. All right. Okay. All right. I know verse. I know some people they enjoy the music they go, but more person for now. All right, because today's topic is serious. When I mean serious, you see, a lot of people not be saying they get beleo. Today I won't use pidgin to talk. All right. A lot of people no be say they know they get belle. They get pregnant. In fact, some go even carry belle reach 9 months. But when they carry belle reach 9 months, born pikin, the pikin know they are alive. It's not that I'm taking joke of anybody, but I just want to really explain some things here. You see, pikin where you carry reach 9 months, where you born when you know they are alive, you cannot call it a miscarriage, like you lose the baby. It's part of the baby not being alive. Pikin where you carry for belle 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, you know they're alive. That one a miscarriage also na part of them. But at the same time, it's really painful. Because if you say some people, before they get this belle, they don't suffer, sweat, do everything just to get the belle. You can't get the belle finish, you know can't reach the month you're supposed to reach. Or maybe you born pikin, you know can't reach house. After everything you've done. Now, I am going to be explaining some really good things. You see, today's explanation, I'll start from the head, from the tail to the head, which means I will start with the difficult ones, the ones that I probably have not really explained on any of my videos, and I will also explain the ones we be saying that they hear most of you they follow me now. They always hear what are the shouter. All right. Now, what are the causes of miscarriage? Like I said, I'll be starting from the bottom. Now, the bottom is for those people who probably carry your pregnancy to 9 months and then you give birth and the baby is not alive. And then you ask yourself, what is the thing I did wrong? See, I tell you, there are several things that can cause something like that. But this one, when I won't mention, which is called, it's part of infection, all right? But now one kind of infection, not be the normal infection where they get to, not be that infection that they call staphylococcus, so not be that infection where they call candidiasis, not be pelvic inflammatory disease that they try to tell you now for here. No, it's not the same thing. Now, this kind of infection that they call group B streptococcus, all right? It's one kind of infection where we say, it is every woman vagina, and it is every woman nyash. Make I put on like that. Now, infection where they do your body. You see this infection? Normally, they cause stress. Normally, no be wahala. It just they become wahala to some people. This thing normally do your body to help you, to help your vagina. They call it the good kind of infection. But there are some things where you say you go do. You know, when woman get belle, if you go antenatal, first thing they will tell you as a woman be say, try to stay clean, try to wash your hand, change your undies. You know, they wear that kind of pants where they give you heat. Or those girls will be say, they will just wear the G-string up so you don't get belle, you just push the thing inside. They tell you all these things because of one thing. You see, pregnant woman, it is common for them to have this infection. Now, the minute it becomes threatening, life-threatening to your baby or to yourself, because this thing can be life-threatening, the minute it becomes life-threatening, they will call the mama the carrier. Not be HIV, they try to explain to you, and not be AIDS too. They go call the mama the carrier because when it turns life-threatening, it can even affect the baby. Now, when the pikin dey inside womb, they affect them. It still dey safe. It did that sack where full of water. It dey inside that sack, so it's still safe. Now, how can a baby get this infection? The minute the mama try to give birth vaginally, which means vaginal birth, you push. Your pikin fit carry am from your vagina because that thing they stay there. A lot of children contact these things. And the minute they born them, they have what they call pneumonia. Or maybe, what do you call this other one? Meningitis. They are born with it. And when they born with it, some children don't fit survive. Some children know they feel they survive. Now they make many women, when they're born, when they're born finish, most women, not be all of them, they want to do cesarean section. Not all women have the, how do they put that, the courage to go into CS, which means CS not be anything where they keep person, though. CS not be waiting they keep person if you go better hospital, all right? The minute you push your pikin, remember, so when they push pikin, I heard the first they come outside. Mouth, they don't open, everything they open. He pull mouth from there. He catch the infection. And this thing can kill. And tell you what, this kind of infection, sometimes they get symptoms. So you get no symptoms when you're pregnant. They show anything. That one now one. I don't think that's from down I go start. Another thing where if you cause miscarriage is what they call this chromosome problem. I hear women will say, now they say DNA, or maybe they'll say no, okay. So women will say genotype. Now, yeah, your genotype, your blood group can really say a lot. If you are AS, AA, all the stuff, yeah. If you are AS and AS, you're not supposed to marry because you definitely give birth to SS, which is sickle cell. But this one, when they talk about, not be about genotype or your blood group. You see this chromosome, it's in every woman's DNA, woman, man. This one, they affect both woman and man. It's in everybody's DNA for your blood. That chromosome are these small cell, small cells, all right, where they form a DNA. So if a woman get belle, if the belle maybe don't reach that 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, they'll tell you the baby is not forming, the baby is not growing. It could be a sign. Most women, when they go antenatal from the early age, I tell women, go to antenatal. The minute you find out you're pregnant, go for antenatal. Do not wait that, what do I call her? No wait, I just try to put it, make her see whether I go grow, make her see whether it go grow. Make her see whether it go grow, you might be putting yourself at risk. This kind of thing, they make pregnancy, they form well. You can go for all the tests, they'll tell you everything is fine. But the baby is not growing. It can be a chromosome problem. If you go antenatal, they go check them. The first 7 weeks where you did, they go check you. From there, they'll start to track you upwards, little by little. Now, another thing that can cause miscarriage is age. When they say no sound, how no sound? People can hear me very well. How no sound? My phone is loud and clear here. All right. Age. The minute a woman reaches 40 years, yeah, let me put it like that, because we know say 50 is menopause, and there are a lot of women who at 40 still want to get pregnant. Now, the minute a woman reaches 40 years, the egg where your ovaries go decrease. And as they decrease, now so the quality of the egg, the remaining ones where they say, they know the day okay, the quality. It's normal for your egg to decrease as 40. Because a woman is born with the amount of eggs in her ovary. And every month when they shed egg, when they do menstruation, now one they go. Every month, one must go. And as they lose 1, 2, 3, imagine how many months you have to pass through to get to 40s. Now, tell me, how many eggs do you shed till you get to 40s? That is a lot. A lot. One could forget the one where we see some people, they get heavy bleeding. Heavy bleeding in the sense that maybe they shed more than 1 egg. Heavy bleeding. So you might even lose 2, 3 at the spot. Now, the minute a woman reaches that age, I always tell women, boost the quality of your egg. A woman, air quality na everything, though. See, air quality can suffer you to the extent that you can feel all the pregnancy symptoms. You feel miss your period for 1 week. You can miss your period for 2 weeks. But before you know, boom, there is blood. Even when within you, you're already happy that, oh, this one a belle, oh. This one has signs of pregnancy, oh. This one a belle. Thank you, Sister Edith. My namesake. Thank you. Thank you for this time. I saw what you sent. All right. Age really bring. You see, if you be 40 years, you know, when you go to the hospital, they will tell you, madam, there is no more chances. The possibilities are very small. Yes, that's true. The possibilities at 40 years, they are like 30%. Inside that 30%, you have to pray that the quality of the egg is all right. What a woman they boost their quality and nothing. Berries, vitamin E. Everything will contain vitamin E is what you use in boosting your egg quality. It is the same thing they give you at the hospital. Because if they try to get belly, even if you never reach 40 years, they will tell you, go and take folic acid and vitamin E. Some people, when they take that folic acid and vitamin E, they expect to get pregnant immediately. No. Now, let me tell you one thing. If you are just starting to take your folic acid and vitamin E, and it's not up to 3 months, no, say you just start. Because if they try to get pregnant, you have to use these things for at least 3 months before trying. Which means before you even start, say, oh, I won't get belly, oh, you got to go buy that to make you use them. Folic acid is something good for every woman. Even a young lady, even if you're young, say you're never ready. Boost the quality of the egg. If the quality of the egg is not mature enough, you can actually even do that tracking to track the quality of your egg. Yes, you fit track up. If you do your menstruation, you go lab, you tell them say you want to do follicle tracking. They go show you if that egg mature. You see, egg weight they mature, they reach from 25 upwards. If you go track your egg and they tell you, madam, your egg is 22, or maybe they write, say, we see an egg about to rupture at one side or at the left ovaries or the right ovaries. It means say something won't release. It means say one egg don't ripe, which means that egg, it don't reach about 25 upwards. But tell you one thing, all right, because a lot of people do this mistake. A lot of women do it. If the quality of your egg not mature enough, it not go release. Oh. It will not release. It not go come outside. You might feel all those ovulation symptoms. You feel everything. But if you not test yourself, you not go see anything, my sister. Or maybe if you test yourself, you go to show one red line, the other one they faint because the two they red. You see, I always use one thing as an example when I teach. I always explain one thing because I don't say, now waiting we Africans, now waiting we always do. As in now waiting we like. So it's more explainable that way. I always use that thing of that old layer as an example. Not because old layer sweet or old layer chicken or say this woman too like chicken. No. Because it's just similar to the way a woman's ovaries are. If you key old layer, you open her before you go to come for inside hot water, you open the belly like this. You go see some egg way there inside. Some big, some small, some tiny. Some they very chocolate like this, very tiny. You know, if you pick and eat, because if you put her for hot water, it go burst. If you can't dey lucky, you can't see one way huge like this, where probably be say the chicken won't lay before you kill her. His shell go still dey white. He never had though. He go still dey that soft like bubble. But there's yolk and everything inside. That is the same way a woman's body are. You see that small ones wey you dey see? They are the little follicles, the little eggs then. You see the one wey dey medium. Now the one wey be say maybe it won't release. You won't release the following month or 2 months later. Some people own fit no reach that thick white shell where it's supposed to come outside. And you know say if even old layer, if the thing no big reach like that, you no go layer. You know when I go buy chicken, when I like eggs, if I go back and go buy eggs, buy some small eggs. So what be this? Now for I let this one, I've been waiting, I've been a bed. Exactly, that is how your body is. And mind you, if your air quality is not good enough, it can even reject your husband's sperm. Forget say that man you don't born for him before. Forget saying I don't get grown-up children. The egg go select him by itself. Your husband might not have sperm problem. Oh. Your husband might not have anything, fertility, even hormone problem. He might have a very good sperm. But if your air quality is not good, that's why you go to select like okrika. Person will go okrika market. And that is why it's very slow for women at that age. Women at 40s. If you know say you don't reach 40 years and you try to get belly, not be say it can't happen. It's not that it's difficult. We see women who are 50s and even getting pregnant. So women are even 50s and still menstruating. It's not that it's difficult. It's just for you to know the right thing to do. Boost your air quality. Bring down that menopausal symptoms. Because tell you one thing. Even if you never reach that 50 years and you just the 40s and you feel like, nothing they do me. See, my sister. If you don't find something doing, something good, start to block that menopause. It will quick affect you. Especially if you are the type that probably have not been eating right from beginning for a very long time. If you are the type that probably you could just leave yourself. If anything happen to you, synthetic. Anything happen to you, synthetic. You don't eat fruit and vegetables. That one are your second food. The day when you remember and now you go chop am. If you are the type that probably you are not even, you understand, your body mass index, which means your weight, it passed the way your age supposed to be. Because tell you what, yes, sometimes some people, they carry weight way past 40 years old. You being 40 years, no mean say you go relax for house. The reason why so many people don't get menopausal symptoms at 40s, that they have it at 50, is because they stay fit. Don't think, oh, I'm 40 years. I'm a mother of 3 already, or 4. I beg. They're going to say I'll be my man, and now this to make me know. No. These things improve menopause symptoms. If you know, say you know they do all these things, and you are now at 40, you're trying to get pregnant, block that symptoms. Or it will even affect the egg, which means you go to shed more than 1 egg every month. Before you know, there is nothing left in your ovaries. All right? So, having said that, women at 40s, yes, there are chances for you to have miscarriage. All right? Another thing where if you cause miscarriage. Somebody else said to make me laugh. I'm not feel laugh. Okay. Another thing where they cause miscarriage is hormone imbalance. Hormone imbalance. It's not a funny something though. Hormone imbalance is not a joke. All right? Hormone imbalance is not a joke. It's something that, make I first of all do it like this. Now, I know a lot of people have gone for hormone profile. Because if you're following me, you hear me shouting it every day. Go and check your hormone profile. Only scan is not enough for you to see what is wrong with your fertility. Only HSG, which means the one they check the tubes, they are not enough to see what is wrong with you. Your tubes might be fine. Your scan might come okay, telling you don't even have fibroid, you don't have anything, but you never go do hormone profile test. Your hormones are the things that gives signal from your brain down to your toe, even your fertility itself. When you're checking your hormone, you got to check your FSH, your follicle stimulating hormone, your LH, your prolactin, your progesterone, your estrogen, your thyroid. You need to check these things. Even AMH. Because at that AMH, they go take check whether your eggs are more or reduced. Now, when you've checked these things and you have the results, all right, maybe they tell you, you have prolactin problem or your progesterone is low. Now, that one of prolactin, I know a lot of women go ahead and they use synthetic things in trying to bring down the prolactin. But until let me tell you something. You using synthetic things in fighting prolactin is not the solution to your problems. Because using synthetic in fighting any form of your hormones, the minute you stop, the hormone imbalance will still come back again. If you like, you buy the most expensive synthetic medicine from the most well-known pharmacist. The minute you stop, the problem will start again. And if you dey lucky, say maybe you stop the thing, they tell you, say, it's okay, oh, there is no problem, oh, you can stop using the medicine now. You can't stop, you can't get belle. Before you know, it boom, miscarriage. Why? Because that same hormone problem started again the minute you stop taking the synthetic. I want thing. Anybody where they get hormone problem, be you a man or a woman, you know what they cause them? Now, because they eat enough fruit and vegetables. Because these fruit and vegetables are the things that helps us put our hormone in place. Let me make an example for you here. Let's take our hormone as how will I put it? We could take hormone as small human being within your body. The small human being within your body, you get what you go feed them. Even you, where you be person, if you eat too much carbohydrate and too much fat and too much oil, what you go do you? You go definitely the add. You go the fat. Sometimes some people, when they add the weight, they will not be able to move around. They will not be able to do anything. You lift one bucket of water, my waist though. You stand up and walk. You start having this heavy breathing. That is human being for you. Now, your hormones, that small human being within your body, where you suppose they give fruits and vegetables, so they give. You can't give them things, different kind of things. Now, your hormone is supposed to be doing work for you. Because it's supposed to waka. As you they give them fuel, it's supposed to waka from your head. They waka, every part of your body. All right? Every part. What they call it? Before I go make mistake. Your heart, your kidneys, everything is supposed to be working. It's supposed to be giving everything in your own share. It be like delivery man. Now, what you give and me go deliver to every part of your body. Now, waiting you give and me will give. The signal it will give. That is why some women, by the time they finish eating too much carbohydrate, they end up having PCOS. Why? Because that hormone don't fat enough you work again. That one way suppose they filter the sugar for you, they do anything. You just sit down, relax. Eating fruit and vegetable, all right, makes you suffer more with hormone imbalance. I know a lot of women who have been suffering from hormone imbalance 10, 11, 5, 6 years and so on. What do you need to do? Just change your eating habits. Change your eating habits. Even our local things we get for Africa safe, it help even with hormones. Nobody will tell me, hey, madam, all these things you are saying, they are not in Africa. My sister, na lie. Now, because you they work out the pass and they check out for markets. We go to the market and the first thing we always think about is, where that meat shop? Where that, where that Gary shop? Where that place where they sell akpu or semo? It's not that it's not good to eat these things. They are good. They are African food. But these days, they are more healthy way to eat itself. Even all this salad who they eat, Abuki get them for their wheelbarrow. Abuki, they get them. How many of us know? Most of us don't. To treat any part of your hormones is mixing fruits and vegetables. Sometimes you can even wake up in the morning. All right, when you wake up in the morning, you can do smoothies. And the tell people say, see, smoothies are very easy to do. It be like combining everything together inside one blender. Blend the thing and drink it up. If you don't get fruit, you can use carrot. Yes, carrot has its own particles in your body, especially eating it fresh and not cooked already. You can use carrots. Wake up in the morning, take protein powder. When you want to buy your protein powder, do not buy the one that helps you build muscle because you don't need it. You be woman, except you won't go talk to all these gymnastic women. Hey, it's quite different. But get protein powder. It's very important, especially when you wake up in the morning. When you wake up in the morning, your breakfast is the thing that gives your hormone a go. Did you wake up for money? See, not be by belefu, not be by eating that akpu, or you sit down and say, this soup na me with you go die today. No, it's not by that. It's not by having full stomach that makes your hormone okay. It's by what you mix together. Sometimes you can even wake up in the morning and make eggs. Now, when I say eat eggs, I'm not saying go eat 1 full crate of egg, because some people go say, hey, 1 full crate of egg. No, you can even use 1 boiled egg in the morning. If you eat 1 boiled egg, then you go make even smoothies. These things give you energy when you wake up. Some people, they sleep. When they wake up in the morning, go be like, say they go fight for dream. Or maybe they use wood, heat them. Why? Because of the things where you eat for evening. If you are the type that like to eat rice in the evening before you sleep, watch it. Watch and mark my word today. If you just watch me for the first time, mark my word. Eat your rice in the night and wake up in the morning if you get energy. That's the use of eating carbohydrates before you sleep. Now, one symptoms be that. You go wake up, body could pain you. Some people, I don't know why I have the symptoms. It's because of what you eat before you sleep. Do your smoothies. Like I said, if you can use carrots. If you don't get fruit, take carrots. Then if you even take this lettuce, aboki get lettuce. Aboki get lettuce. If you don't get lettuce, use cabbage. You don't need the full one. Just take 1 or 2 leaves, put inside. Put your protein powder. Then you put water. Squeeze a little bit of lemon juice inside because it contains vitamin C. Drink this thing in the morning. May you see the kind of energy where it will fill you. It will be like say they bath you power. When you feed your hormone the right thing, it works how it's supposed to be. All right? I suppose go deep inside that hormone problem. But make I continue because there are more things to talk about. I think I'll be teaching this hormone imbalance one other day. I always teach it on my videos, but because of the new people who always join every day, I'll treat it again another day. All right? Now, having said this, what is another thing that can cause you to have miscarriage is infection. Not be that first infection when I tell you now, what I say now, streptococcus B or group B, streptococcus. No, not that one. I'm talking about real infection here. I'm talking about candidiasis. I'm talking about staphylococcus. I'm talking about pelvic inflammatory disease. I'm talking about those things. I know a lot of people get PID and they just carry the results. The minute they get that, just go put it under their bed. And the next one, oh God, oh, please help me treat this. Infection is not something you joke with, auntie. Infection, not waiting person they put on that bed. You want to go and lie down, sweetie? All right, go and lie down, all right? I bet me no vest. I begin day here. Make she drink water, go lie down. Drink water, eh? You're very tired. Oh. Are you done? Okay, go and lie down. Good night, sweetie. Good night. Good night. All right. We could continue. My small Bobono Day house today, so I like today's video. I can just sit down and do my thing. First time watching from Nigeria. Thank you so much for joining. My first timer, my first followers, thank you so much for joining. All right, and please don't forget to click on the follow button so you can even get notified when we go live. All right. Now, like I said, infection can cause you to have miscarriage. Infection is not something that you treat for 1 week and you think it's over. No, it's not over. Infection will be something where they day over. Especially this one called candidiasis. Your candida don't disappear like that. Your candida don't go after 1 week. In fact, if you have candida, you have to watch what you eat. That's just the truth. Because these things, they crawl to the warmest part of your body and they stay there. They could just relax for there. Candida is something that even if you like, you use, when you go to the hospital, if you have infection, you go to the hospital, the first thing they tell you is get antibiotic and also get this one for insertion to insert into your vagina. I don't mean say garlic, because I hear some people, they go through garlic for body, which I think is the most craziest thing ever. Inserting garlic in your body is not something advisable. Your vagina is a tender place. In fact, your vagina, now where you go carry your pikin. How can you insert garlic inside where your own pikin go stay? All right? Garlic is nothing. In fact, don't insert anything apart from those ones that can melt inside your vagina, because those antibiotics they give you at the hospital or at the pharmacy, they are the ones that actually can melt into something like cream or Vaseline or liquid. Not be your nipple where they go tell you, say, chook for vagina. I mean, you wait 3 days. Which I think is crazy. You don't need to go to school to know what is good for your health or not. I understand that women are very desperate. I understand that they want to get pregnant. But at the same time, you got to use your head. You need to use your head, though. Putting things in your vagina all in the name of curing one thing. Something where we say, see, when you Google it on Google, you cannot even find that language. The language no dey there for Google. You dey go check something where you don't know put for body. After I go bring one white thing. See, let me tell you something about people who use your nipple and bring out this white thing from body, and they tell you, oh, it's infection that come out. All the infection is out. Now lie. Infection, if it in your body, it dey crawl. It's faster than a car. And you, where you go put something inside, you just block and make all the discharge where it's supposed to come outside. You block her for the air. So if you remove the thing, now the discharge and I come outside, nobody saying that the infection. See, if you look infection for lab, you go fear. You don't go feel sleep if they tell you say you get infection. You will not sleep. Because you imagine that this kind of things in my body. You go carry something when it ran. When they use a bandage, where they take the wrap leg. They wrap them. Come put, only God knows what the hell they put inside. I don't want to use a swear. So I try to contain myself. But when I talk about this thing, the body, they pepper me. Only God knows what the hell is inside. You go and insert it inside. See, let me tell you. Infection is not something that you treat in 1 week. It's not something you treat in 1 week. It doesn't go. As you are treating it, you also have to follow a lifestyle. A lifestyle what they talk about. You see, antibiotic, they're not going to tell you may use them for 1 month too. Because antibiotic is not something advisable for you to use even every time. I know a lot of women continue to have this repeated infection and you continue to repeat the antibiotic. It's because you did not finish the process. When you have infection, you need to treat from 1 month to 3 months, depending on how much your infection is. Some people, you can go to infection test, and they'll tell you, hey, madam, you have scanty growth of staphylococcus or candidiasis. That one, if you treat her for 1 month. Some people, they'll say, it yielded much growth. I just try to use those lab terms. I'm trying to use the lab terms. All right. It yielded much growth of so infection. That one, you got to treat it for a long time. Because you see that one that yielded much growth or more growth. Now that one, no, they go. Now that one, they take antibiotic for 1 week, they grow. They go. After using your antibiotic, what are the things you have to do? Because if this infection remains in your body and hides there, the minute you get pregnant, it can go and attack that new fetus growing in you. The minute you get belay, if you go attack her, now what they make and they cause miscarriage with that? And like I said now before, this thing they hide. They stay where you they see them, they hide. Even if you like, you say, And they chook hand for body, they wash. And they chook hand for body, they wash. Now, lie, you not go use your hand dragger come outside. In fact, even they make and they wash. Because some people, they go fix nails of long nails. You understand? It's not that it's bad to how will I put it? It's not bad to do fashion as a woman, but use your sense. Nails where you they fix, not to say that no dey inside though. And na that same nails you they chook for body for inside vagina. Say, I they wash my body, I they put my hand, they wash. See, if that nails touch anything for your body, it can cause you to have inflammation. Sore for body. Now the reason why make our mothers they talk say, "Moku no they chook hand for body, they wash with that." And if you be the type where they get infection, you continue to put the dirty hands. The dirty hands. I they wash my body, I they wash my body. You they make them worse, you know they go. Even doctors at the hospital, before they put hands into a woman's vagina, they wear hand gloves. Why? To protect it. Let me see, who is this? Make I block this person. All these people, they come in, they can't do doctor, migbe, doctor, this. Biko, I beg, make a carry in a load come up for you. I don't do doctor, magic miracle. Because there's no miracle to anything, except you do it right, and then you pray. All right? Now, their miracle will come. But say one person do miracle, Biko, carry yourself. Come off my page. If you want to listen, good for you. All right? Now, like I said, infection is not something you toy with. After you use your antibiotic, when you don't complete your dose, all right? Please, complete your dose. No say, I don't have money, so I cannot buy it complete. Complete your dose. And as you're treating yourself, treat your husband. Men, make you hear me very well. Men, make a sit down well, because I like to sit down well when I talk to men. Your wife have infection does not mean you will not have it. If your wife gets infection, and tell you what, most of these women are not even the ones that get this infection. Let's be frank with ourselves. Some men are really cheaters. Some men are the ones that don't stay one place. Kuruke, one get carry nyash, one get carry this. If you don't say you want the kuruke, why you marry the woman for house now? You leave her free her life. Honestly, na kuruke to say they use condom, they block something. Make a infection for no happen. She not gonna get belly. If she not get belly, uncle, if she not get belly, you know say if you cash anything. Make I just run, go me down runs get 2,000 naira. I don't do sharp, I don't come outside. You carry infection, go give woman for house. And probably this woman is a woman that she's crying, head scatter, praying to God, going from one hospital to another, because I know some men are not supportive. Some men are not supportive to their wife. They'll say, I don't spend money here, I don't spend money there, I cannot do this, I can. Come, Oga. If you not say you don't want to spend the money, why you marry her now? Fertility problem is between husband and wife. Even if the woman get problem, now the two of you share them. The day when they exchange drink, what did they talk? For better, for worse. Two together to join one. So if she get problem, you self you get the problem. Hey, wait, me never say my son don't come back. He never come. I'm trying to do this thing so my son don't go jam me today. I don't feel carry on with this talk because I did ready for this talk. All right? You waka kuruke, you carry infection come house. See, it's not that I am supporting my African sisters. All right? I know say some head, you get the way it be. Now God go help us. But my tell you now, 80% are good and loyal and faithful to their husbands. Because they train us well, though. Africans train women very well in the sense that they when you day house, when you day your mother, they tell you, this is no good, that is no good. Many African women don't cheat. Infection where they get today now from their husbands. And they continue to treat because the man is so reluctant to go to the hospital. When you tell them, I could go hospital, you say, for waiting now. My father generation not do this. My uncle do this. Waiting. If you don't treat yourself on infection, that woman will continue to use antibiotic until her womb go damaged from antibiotic. If your wife is trying to get pregnant, or maybe follow her, uncle. Follow her. You waka reach there. You see, a little bit of support like this to women. You don't need to have too much money. I noticed that in our African community. A woman would, now, may I say, na generation of this day, some, you know, go blame them because they just say some men, when you marry, they finish, you dey house with them, everyone don't get money, they go see you span a bit and finish you. So it's better he has money and everything. When they come out, they carry something come out, all right? Don't blame them, okay? But some would give everything to the man. They don't care if the man has money or not. They don't care if the man don't even have a car. But I noticing that these men, they're stubborn. These men, now they're stubborn. Now they don't want to go check their self out. Now they don't want to go do sperm test. So, auntie, if you are treating infection and it's coming and going and coming and going, and your husband is not using anything, see, and not anybody may not near their husband, no. But put a what? A bridge, because you cannot continue to have it. You cannot continue to have infection. You cannot continue to use antibiotic. You're already eating antibiotic inside food. Meat or with the chop, you get antibiotic already. The meat you eat from the market has it. Chicken, where they keep for market itself, you get that. So you cannot continue to use it. Put a bridge. A man will not write it on his forehead and say, I am cheating. No. He not go write them. He not go even come and come tell you. You go just in one corner. They shout, why am I getting infection? Why am I getting infection? Or why is this miscarriage happening? And they are telling me I have infection. Because some people can even get this infection while they are pregnant. If you're pregnant and you have sex with your husband that has infection, boom, you go get them. And before you know, he go wash the thing out. Because yes, many women meet their husband when they are pregnant. They have sex with their husband when they are pregnant. It's not wrong to do that, all right? You know they're wrong. But, auntie, I leave the rest for the gods. I can put an iPhone and say, Sister Joy, don't come, oh. Before some men will come attack me now, you they spoil our wives. Eh? Anyway, let me go ahead to the next one. Now, another thing that can cause miscarriage is weakened cervix. All right, this one is very serious. This is not a joke matter. You know, when you dare ovulation, when your menstruation don't finish, all those women they chook finger for body. I'm not saying I go don't feel it, so I go understand if I talk this thing. When if you be type of down you chook for body until you hear say what I say stop choking your hand in your body is not good. When you put your hand in your body, you find out that something soft. You feel something soft, right? It's your cervix that comes down when you're ovulating. And the minute your ovulation finish, when you don't release that egg and everything, all the thing don't jam, or maybe no jam or something, the cervix will go up and it will close. All right? It be like door, way open and close. That's how it is. For women who have weakened cervix, this is what happens. All right? These women will get belly. The first month is okay. The second month is okay. As the baby is growing, the baby will just put weight, as in the weight on the cervix. All right? The cervix, now where they carry picking. I wish I get that my dummy what they do illustration for you, God. No, don't worry. Very soon, I'll be moving to my studio. I'll get my studio where I will put all the scientific this thing they explain to you in a one. I'm already preparing it. In fact, I told you guys, good news is coming. Making I know when I go so hear the good news. I'm preparing something great. Now, the cervix is at the lower part. You see, as the baby pressure they on top, as the baby weight they on top, now so the thing go do it in, it will just open. Without even labor. Your cervix is supposed to open when you are 9 months full time. When labor don't start to the hold you. 9 cervix supposed to open. But these women, their own cannot hold that long. That's why they call it weakened cervix. All right? That's something they feel they hold long. It be like water, nylon. You pour water for inside nylon. As the weight they go, or even balloon, the thing go do waiting, it go blow. Now so it be. So you want to really check if you have that kind of problem. If you have a weakened cervix, you need to go to the hospital. Normally, they get procedure where they do. Where they say will take time. They go hold the pikin. If time don't reach for the woman to born, they go come open her. All right, that one. Nah, or not that one entirely. How many minutes we done they here now? I just hear the talk. I don't know how long we've been. How long have we been here? Let me see when I started. Because I would like to take a few questions before I go. All right. Okay. I think we still have few time. Now take question. When you finish your live video, write me on Messenger. You can take my number. See my attend or something there before I continue. Now just one thing left where I won't talk. All right. Before I continue. Now let me tell you something, ladies. My Messenger is this piled up. I have two Facebook accounts, but the Messenger, now like this. So it's very hard to find anybody. That's why I tell them, please go straight to my WhatsApp. Even if the WhatsApp full like this, now that one I could reply people because people even call me there a lot. All right, so send me a message on WhatsApp. My number is there. All right, my number is just there on the screen. I'm going to post it. Let me just paste it before I take this last part, and then I can take few questions, and we'll call it a day. All right. Now, +3932 7311 6994. That's my number. Just paste this on the wall. Okay. I think somebody done the video help me the right time. God bless you. God bless you, sis. Hey. Okay. Hey, now we don't paste them for there. So my number is there on the screen. You can send me a message. All right. Now, the final one, something that can cause miscarriage, is diabetes. Yeah, diabetes. The minute your insulin way they filter your sugar, you know, the sugar you consume every day, you normally burn it with energy. You turn it into energy. Your sugar, you go turn it to energy. All right. Those people that you see that probably they drink a lot of sugar, but you see them going for exercises because they convert that sugar to energy. All right. And because they move around. If they move around, say they drink all the sugar, this thing, it converts itself. But a lot of people who take sugar content, maybe they drink mineral, or maybe you like to drink, I don't say we Africans, we like sugar. No be joke. We won't even drink Gary self most put sugar. We go water. Gary sugar and water with a granite. Or maybe coconut. See how they do it? Village girl. You understand? Or even coconut. We like sugar. It is our, in fact, it's our blood. Not put it like that. But you know why diabetes, they always happen to us, especially we blacks? It's this. A lot of us finish drinking the sugar content and we don't move around. We don't exercise ourselves. Some people try to do big man lifestyle in the sense that house, car, walk, car, house girl, like 2 or 3. And you don't go fit do anything. You could just relax. There is no way for you to burn the energy. Even if you're going to work, you're on your front of decks, wiggling your chair, front and back, left and right. Nowhere to burn them. Allowing those sugar content to do what? To store in your body. Instead of it to convert it into energy, you store them. By the time the filter, where suppose the filter are done weak, because yes, our body get filter, but it's they weak. Filter they weak. Filter they even they spoil for AC. AC will be engine. Not talk about human being body. The thing that is supposed to filter those sugar to burn into energy, they will come spoil. Why? Because you know they use them. They will just sit there, they will spoil. And before you know what? Type 2 diabetes. Type 4. And so on. All right? So, if you have diabetes, you have to take care of it. Stop drinking anything sugary. Stop taking carbohydrate, anything carbohydrate, because your carbohydrate is inside carbohydrate, it's about 80% of sugar. 80%. And that's why I tell people with PCOS, don't go there. Don't go to your carbohydrate. Run away from it for the meantime, because you need things that contains fiber. Why not this at the time now? Go and do cabbage swallow with xylem hawks. Xylem hawks is powder, and it's this fiber powder. You just need to add it into your food, and it will become thick. But as it become thick with that vegetable, now what you see you chop fiber. Even if they chop on with your okra soup, or your ogbono, or your ofiaku banga soup, or your bitter leaf soup, or oha, or even oziza ujuju soup, any of the soup, you still they eat them well. Not be to eat eba in the morning, rice in the afternoon, akpu in the evening. You just pack yourself on carbohydrate. You might think, oh, I'm not drinking sugar. I'm not drink Coke. And I stopped drinking Coke and Fanta and all these sugary things for the past 3 months now. But still, the diabetes is not coming down until you're still eating carbohydrate. As long as you chop rice, it will convert to sugar. As long as you chop eba, it will convert to sugar. All right. So I hope I've been able to explain 1 or 2 things, even if I did not even have that much time to dive into details how I really want to do this thing this night. But I hope I've been able to explain 1 or 2 things to you guys. And for those people who continue to have miscarriage, I hope you don't find 1 or 2 things where maybe say you they miss. And one thing I want to say, just to round up everything and I'll start taking questions, is this. When you're pregnant, all right, when you're pregnant, no they near anything chemical. It's not that it's bad for every pregnant woman, but so many women react to it. All these chemicals will take they clean. We won't make it a day hygienic. We won't make it a bacteria die. We won't make it. These things, when you inhale them, some of them can cause miscarriage. Stay away from it. If you want clean, use water. You can even use vinegar. In I'm not saying that they use vinegar clean. If you want something to die of bacteria, and you are that type that, you know, some people are really that type that cannot stay in dirt. Like me, I the craze when I see that, that's how they do. In fact, I go they vex. My husband go they shout. My mother will burn me not before that one. Say, this one? No. If I go my mother, I say, I bet me not help me pick everything. No, this guy is coming. That's what she did do. Yeah, but there are some healthy ways to do that, all right? You fit take that white vinegar, put small for inside the water how you want to clean. It is okay. Don't go close to chemical. Especially if you be that type where we say you don't use IVF to get the belly. Don't go close to chemical. Okay? Now, let's take questions. I'm going to use this phone to see because I know they see questions well for here. But with this one, I can see questions and take it. I'll see if I can be able to take 1 or 2 questions and then we call it a night. Okay, let's see. Please drop your questions. Let's see if we'll be able to take quick questions. I'll just take this. All right. Okay. Does hormone imbalance affect your breast, making you resist your partner from touching it? Okay. Now, you can have hormone problem, but probably not imbalance, all right, on your breast. If you are that menstruating or ovulating. Some women get that tender breast when they are menstruating or before their menstruation comes out, which makes it this ticklish. And you know they pain you, you know they sweet you. You just get that kind of sensation for your body. All right. Now, some people don't like it, don't like the feeling. Okay, some people don't like the feeling, but some does. That it even make them arouse during their ovulation. All right. So if you not let your guy they touch him, not be hormone imbalance, the FPD resistant. You just don't like that feeling that you get when he touches it. Okay, depending on when he touches it, maybe your ovulation or menstruation. All right. Now, next one. What is wrong with me? My first day period is medium. Then second day, it stops at 2 p.m. Now, sis, I would advise you to go and run a hormone profile test. Okay? Now, if you are not up to 40s, it could be your hormone, your progesterone. There's something wrong with it. If you are up to 40s, it could be menopausal symptoms trying to give you signal, because that's what they do. You go first start the first month. You go come 1-2 days, you go stop. The second month, you go come 1 day, you go stop. Maybe third month, you not go see him at all. The fourth month, nothing. The fifth month, then it will come again. Okay? So it can be you having menopausal symptoms. Just quickly run a hormone profile test to know exactly what is going on. Okay? Please, I've been having painful menstruation, and I get more pains after 4 days like a woman in labor. Please, what could be the cause? Okay. Now, if you're having painful menstruation, there are several things that can cause it. You might have endometriosis, but if you don't go test, you not go know. If you not go test, you would never find out. Endometriosis can affect you at any stage of your life. It can affect you even when you just start your menstruation, which means doing that your 20s, 30s, it can affect you at any stage. Okay? Now, if you feel that kind of pain, I would advise you to go and run tests to be sure. And also, tube blockage can even cause that pain, that worst pain that you have 4 days later. It can be that your tubes are blocked, but your eggs are trying to come out. But the pains where you go feel, you go be like woman they born. Yes. Okay? So, I hope I've been able to answer that. Quickly go and do a quick checkup. All right? Let's see. I'm not pregnant, but my cervix are closed. What's the problem? Now, like I told you, all right, this thing has to do with your hormones. Your hormones are the things that give signal to your body. If your cervix are closed, it's because there is nothing like ovulation happening. Now, let me explain one thing to you guys. When you're menstruating, all right, if you go for hormone profile, when you're menstruating, they'll say, check your follicle stimulating hormone, all right? Now, that one, they will check out. If you're ovulating, your luteal phase or your estrogen dominance, they take over, which would help that cervix come down. So if your cervix is not coming down or not open, I would advise you to go and run a hormone profile test. Go and run a hormone profile test. This will not be where we say womb small. No. Your cervix closed. All right? You should go and run a hormone profile test. But if... Okay, yeah. Now, I think I already answered that. All right? Quickly go and check it out. Okay. Avoid putting phones, laptop, or any other electronic on your stomach. Definitely do not do that. All right? These things, they can really have effect on you. Okay, I want to explain this one. Now, someone say, so fingering for male partner is not good, right? May I tell you the truth? It's not good. Especially a man who don't take care of himself. You see, putting finger inside your vagina is not something I advise men to do to their wives. You can actually touch the clitoris, like, you understand, touch and make her feel in the mood. But you wait, they put your finger inside. First of all, think of the kind of work you do. Some of our husbands go on dirty jobs. It's not that it's a bad thing. It's good because a hardworking man actually shows you a caring man, all right? It's good. But this kind of dirty jobs leaves their hands sometimes stained, and sometimes the grease, they're not going to come out. You understand? It stays in their palm. And later, they put it inside, giving chances to infection. If you want to do it, Oga, wash your hand. Go wash. In fact, no put them inside though. Now the surface they tell you may you put them, but wash your hand. There are more chances for your wife to catch infection with you using dirty finger. All right. Now, my God, the next one. I'm not pregnant, but my period has stopped and I'm not up to 30s. Now, you need to do some serious hormone profile. And if you're doing your hormone profile, check your AMH to check, to see your eggs. You know, say I tell you, I say, when a woman reach 40 years, the amount of eggs within their ovaries is small. Yeah, that's true. At the same time, you going for abortion every time can even make you have low egg reserve. Yes. When you dey go abortion, men are not wanting, no. Young ladies where they go abort, they go throw away picking. I don't want, I never ready, I won't flush. When you go abortion, all right, yes, you might say, I just want to remove that egg. I don't want the baby again. See, that thing where they choke. You know, say when you enter, they go put your leg, they'll come choke one thing will be like this inside to take pluck out the pregnancy. Some quack doctors will pluck more than the pregnancy you are saying. And that's why some women overbleed. They overbleed. It go pluck more than one. It be like person when they go pluck a fruit on top of tree, because that's what they do. They go pluck fruits on top of tree, causing you to have low egg reserve, bleeding too much. All right, so go and check your AMH to see if you still have eggs to shed. You need to go and check it, because it's not see, not be by you menstruating every month. So if you not get egg when you won't bring blood, how the blood go take come outside? If there is no egg remaining inside you, there is no blood coming out, even if you induce it. All right, so you have to check your egg reserve. Make I continue. Some people don't throw me questions for you. What about bathroom cleaning products? Is it safe to use it in cleaning the bathroom when pregnant, or is it that one a bad chemical? Okay, now I think she's trying to ask if she can use bathroom cleaner to clean the bathroom when she's pregnant. Now, I'll tell you what, sis. I wouldn't advise a woman to use anything that has those agents. How go they, what do they call them? For Italian here is quite different. Okay, now let me put it. All those harsh bathroom agents, all right? It's not advisable to use it. In fact, cream where person they rub for body cream, I don't advise pregnant women to use it. Why? Because there's even chemicals in them. And a lot of pregnant women make the mistake, they go carry cream, go rub their belly. They do the mistake and rub even, you understand, cream on their stomach, which is not good. A lot of people who, because nobody know how you go take born. No. Everybody, they pray to born naturally, all right? But there are some times when complications come there, and you have to do CS. You won't do CS, you go bleach your body. If you born finish, you can do whatever you want to do with yourself. Bleaching your skin before any kind of procedure, operation or whatever, it go make the sore not close. It go make the sore no close, because why? You kill the first layer from your skin. You see the skin there? Now 7 layers you get to. 7 layers now you get. And as you dey pump things put, say you dey bleach, you wash the first surface come out, because every black person has this beautiful melanin skin. I don't know why nobody is proud of it, but me, I'm really proud of mine. Because I see you put a day sun, they won't even turn our skin. Under the hot sun, when me I go to shout, hey, way, hot sun, no, so what Kim you? You go see people. They turn themselves to our color. And wait, what are we doing? We're going to bleach ourselves to theirs, causing so many kind of things. If you remove the first layer for your skin, say not bleaching, because some people go remove the first layer, they are not satisfied though. They never yellow rich. If that yellow no show for front of camera, because they go just carry belly, answer with the yellow. See, you kill the first layer, kill the second layer, you have 5 left. There is nothing to heal that wound when you go for CS. Then it makes some people go, no, we say make many people, they fear to go cesarean section with this. Because they'll feel like, when I go finish, the cut will open, or the thing will not heal. That's why some people won't know they heal. Do not go close to all these chemical bleaching things. Do not near it when you're pregnant. In fact, Me, when me I dey get belly, I dey look ugly. You know I go ugly. I am really, really ugly, and I don't care. I don't care. What's the most important to me? Now my pikin. After I born finish, I can do what fashion I want. Even when I finish giving birth, I still don't look at the fashion style. I wait for my child to finish nursing, growing up, be able to fend for themselves before I go think, say, I want they wear one thing or they do one fashion. Their health is more important. The pikin when you carry for belly, the health is more important. It's more important than you going to the front of a photographer say, snap me. They snap me. Some people just carry belly come front of camera. Snap me, snap me. Your baby in your stomach is more important than that. You trying to bleach yourself and look like a sexy pregnant woman. Your pikin is more important than that too. Free yourself. If anybody tell you say you're ugly, now you know waiting you suffer you take that belly. Even your husband not get the right to tell you you are ugly because you're carrying his child. Keep yourself. 9 months is not too much. 9 months. You don't wish anything, no. Before you close eye, open eye, you don't wish you. You know they waste time. Now when you did the first stream start, they vomit. Now that one you go say, I wish this thing go leave me. I wish I go free. But 9 months is not much. You would even miss it the minute you give birth to the baby. You miss it. So free yourself. House dirty, leave am. You did not use chemical in this. Leave am, my sister. Because if you don't get belly, now those same people where they come shout, house dirty, this, dirty, that. Now they go laugh you. They will still take joke of you. So free it. When you're pregnant, what is important is your health and your baby's health. In fact, your baby should be priority. Your own comes number second. All right? So, I hope I don't explain one or two things to you now. Our slay pregnant women. Take it easy, yo. Because take it easy. All right? Take it very, very easy. Your body no be, what's it called? Be chicken. Because now chicken, they choke for itself, they go bleach. You can't turn white because the chopper. No, your body isn't a chicken. If you are not born yellow, even if you like you bleach yourself, your pikin wey your belly no go bleach you. You go come the same black. Jesus, I don't feel laugh. Okay, so notice I want bleaching cream. You go bleach the pikin wey your belly. You not go bleach am. Okay, you go bleach your skin and probably give you complication. But the pikin go do it. You go come really black. If papa black, mama black, you come black. All right. All right, come. All right. Then I know verse. Let me quickly help my daughter do something. Is it okay like this? Yes. You just swing it to the front. All right, just swing it to the front like this. All right. I don't die. Make us see if I'll see one more question. Since my pikin never come, I want to find a very serious question. Some people don't understand pidgin English. How is that possible? Okay. Now I think for my next video, I'll try to speak in more in good English. I feel as if the pidgin actually explains this thing very well to everybody. All right, it explains more because some people don't, even if you call it in this big English grammar, they still don't know what it is. That is why so many people get confused when they go to the hospital. Okay, so now let's do this. Let me look for another serious question. And all right. Where is this? Okay, let me do this. After miscarriage, either natural or DNC, the uterus needs detoxification. Please, what is the best method and how long should we detox? Okay, now I wouldn't call it detoxification because detoxification is you using removing toxic from your body. Your pregnancy isn't toxic, all right? But I'll I'll prefer calling it cleansing. All right, like you cleansing your body after this thing. Because if you say you detox now, it's removing the toxic. Anyway, let's do this. Now, yeah, some people would have had miscarriage and they would be trying. And some particles are left inside them after this miscarriage of a thing. Even after they don't tell you, go for flush. They flush them. Now, let me tell you one thing. If you lose a pregnancy, all right, and you go to the hospital, they tell you, no problem, you don't need flushing. Darling, do flushing. Flush it. Because if you don't, these things can actually stay there and cause you blockage. All right? Flush it. Some people might even flush and there might still be this little tiny particles in them, just little tiny. But still, it's not good. Now, what do you do after you've lost a baby? I hate using that word, but what the person could do now? Okay, it's really touching. What do you do after that? Now, the first thing you want to do is what I call this onion water. I know a lot of people... Some people love it when I speak pidgin. Some people say they cannot hear. Okay, let's do this. I've been speaking pidgin since morning. Let me switch it to Opoyinbo. I'll put it like that. I could speak Opoyinbo. All right. Now, first thing I would like you to do is what they call onion water. Onion water, it's not your normal onion. All right. The onion you're going to use, not your normal onion, but the brown onion. Let me see if I have the picture here. Hang on, ladies. Let me see if I can find one picture for you on my phone. I think I have one here somewhere. I don't know where, but somewhere around here. Here and Sefu. Aha, God bless me. I don't see him. All right, this kind of onion. All right, this is the type of onion I'm saying. All right, I hope everybody saw it. Make I put on making us see. This is the type of onion. This one in particular. Yeah. You can say, how this one go say onion? You have no idea what this onion does. It does a lot of things. A lot. All you need to do is get 15 of this onion, 15 round onion, all right? Because you're going to be doing one each day. And the onion you're going to use, you are not going to reboil it again. After using it once, it's gone. What do? You get your onion, remove the first 2 layers. Not everything. You know, when you remove the first layer, the second layer, you find this greenish, whitish something. Aha. When you get to that level, free it. Cut off the head just a little bit. The tail, just a little bit. That's the root part, a little bit. Cut it into 4. All right, just, even if you don't open it all, you can just put your knife and do that cross in the middle like this. Put at least 2 cups of water on fire. Low heat. You don't want to do that boiling this thing. No be chicken you won't boil. No. Low heat. Put 2 cups of water on fire inside the small pot. Put your onion inside. All right? Boil it. You got to boil it low heat for like 2 to 3 minutes. When you see that the water that you use in boiling change color, because it will change to something like lemon yellowish color when you boil it. That's the color. You go turn to that lemon yellowish. Yeah. Pour it out. Allow it to cool. You know, go chop the onion. No. Now let the water you need. Do this one for 15 days. When you do it, some people after doing it, they find out that thick clot of blood comes out from their body. Those are the things that are supposed to stay inside. They go boom inside. And you doing this process also helps you prepare yourself for a next pregnancy. Now, after doing this process, you got to find out the reason why the miscarriage happened. Don't get miscarriage and then just relax. Find why. Go for a test. Find out so you don't repeat it again the second time. All right? You can do that one. You can even do that pepper soup detox. That one is on my my YouTube channel. All right? The pepper soup detox. You can detox yourself. You cleanse yourself with it. All this one are pepper soup spice where our mother give us. Now pepper soup spices. All this pepper soup spice. What you go do? You can put it inside water. For those people who are having hot stomach, no use ogogoro, no use kind, because it go too hot. Use water. That's why I always tell women, soak it with water. Because some people you don't know, some people might have that hot stomach and you don't want to tell them to use it. Put them, that long one, that long spice, that one they do pepper soup, or some people inside do banga soup. There are just a lot of them. I think I even wrote the name somewhere. Let me see if I have. Hey, wait, like say my organ don't come back home. Okay. Let's see whether I get them. I don't know whether I go see them like this. So. Now, you can see the smaller one up there, calabash nutmeg. Yeah, that one. Igbo people, they call them calabash nutmeg. Yeah, that one you go use them. What do they call this other one? Lime leaf. You go take lime leaf. All right, lime. No be lemon, no. I don't say lime. They come on in Africa, in Nigeria, safe in Africa. The leaf, you go take that one. You go take this uda. Grain of, what do they call selling in English? They call it grain of selling. Uda. There's, no, calabash nutmeg. Nutmeg is different. Is that round one. Round that you have to remove the shell and you find this scentish, oh my God, very scentish. I love it. Very scentish spices inside. Now, the uda is the long one, the black one. Is different, all right? The uda, when you want to do it, you have to remove the seed inside or it's very bitter. Okay? Now, you put uda. You put, what will be this other one? Alligator pepper. All right? I know everybody know alligator pepper. What's a grain of paradise? What do you call it in English? English, they call it grains of paradise. Paradise for inside pepper. Okay? Now, you go put that one. Then, what's this other? I don't know this one in Igbo, but I know it's in Ishekiri because I have this Ishekiri friend that always bring it for me. In Ishekiri, they call it bafilo. In Ishekiri, all right? I don't know. It has this, the body, they very, very smooth. If you break it, you can see this soft something inside. Hey there, I see you. I see you. You understand? Now, you put these things inside a container. You can even toast them on fire. You don't need to put fire. Put them for dry pots. Toast them. Just toast them. Make it heat more. Put them for inside water. Soak them overnight or even 2 days. Then start to drink them. Make you see how your body go flush. It will flush you like say you go piss. Those remaining particles inside, they would all come out. All right? So, I hope I don't try. I don't try, Abby. I never try. I don't try. Let's see. Please, what test will you advise a lady going into marriage to go for? Okay, that's a good one. I like that question. Yeah. Now, if you're a lady preparing to go get into marriage, of which we have one coming soon in August. This our page is booming. Marriage, pregnancy, everything. All the good news that here today. Now, if you're preparing to go into marriage, you need to check yourself. You know, say the minute you marry, your in-laws self that they expect to hear when 9 months later. Now, so it be. No blame them. I'm sure you've been courting for long. So, if the courtship don't tell, maybe the mama of the boy, they find grandpikin. Anyway, I would advise not only you to go for test, but also your husband, or your husband-to-be, or your spouse, your fiance, your baby, your babe, whatever you they call up. The both of you are supposed to go for test. All right? Why? First of all, when I check in a genotype and in a blood group, make you no be AS, no be AS. Are you getting me? You have to check your genotype and your blood group. That one is a primary thing you have to do. I'm sure some churches even do it before they bless you. Okay? If you finish doing that, you should do a pelvic and abdominal scan, Your husband should run a semen analysis, okay? And then hormone profile test for the both of you. Men, they do hormone profile. Oh. Men, you can do your LH. It does not really mean that you have to menstruate. No, you can do it anytime. Your follicle stimulating hormone, you can do it. Your progesterone, you got to do it. Your estrogen, you got to do it. Even testosterone, where they help with sperm and sexual life, you got to do it also. All right? So, you run a hormone profile, your husband run a hormone profile. You too, you can also go for a HSG test, all right? That is to check your tubes if they are okay. You do that, and those are the primary things you have to do. If there is any more complication, you see it from that primary test. And then you can go forward and think of doing more, all right? So, like I say, some people just, they join, though. I don't feel laugh. Hey, Brother Pius, you keep me with you keep me with laugh. Yes, sis Carol writes, don't finish for shop because of bleaching people. Now them they rush bleach. I beg ladies, there is no, as in, you don't gain anything from bleaching. Bleaching your skin, you don't gain anything. In fact, you attract cancer. Bleaching your skin, you attract cancer. And tell you one thing about people who bleach their skin. If you get any kind of injury, before you go, some of this injury, before you go, no, they go to wide. They go to wide. It doesn't really mean you have to go for operation, no. You know me saying you must do CS, cesarean section. It doesn't really mean that. But you can even have injury in any part of your body. A little mistake, you can have a cut. And these things don't heal because you already damaged your skin cells. See, auntie, make I tell you something, especially young girls who do it. I see young girls doing it, and I'm like, what do you hate in yourself so much that you have to choke yourself and just kill yourself? Because bleaching yourself is like killing yourself. You bleaching yourself would not make a man love you. Bleaching yourself would not make a man marry you. It's not going to make one man settle down with you. It's not that I'm saying that men don't marry them. No. But it will not change anything. Keeping your own skin is everything. Too much of bleaching even affects you when you're getting old. In fact, the repercussion, if you don't get her now, you get her for old age. Alright? So stop killing your skin cells and enjoy the beautiful skin that God dashed us. Because it's a gift, oh. You guys don't know that this skin we have is a gift. People are dying to have it. People are dying to have this skin where God give us. Even if they say, with this, we black are this, they still love our skin. You see people spending money on tanning to become like us. I was watching a video on Instagram the other day about a woman in US that had to change her tribe, change her color. And she's very popular. Change everything about her to become black. She's even living in the countries. She left her own to come and join us. So why did they go change your skin? To feel like I belong. Belong where? See, as long as you are still answering, Mama do something, this one, as long as your background is still from Africa, you bleach your skin, you ain't changing nothing. Nothing changed. You're still all the black. We are all one. So stop bleaching. It's so useless to bleach. Stop bleaching. You're killing yourself. After when they finish bleaching, they'll come. Please, social media, help us. Help you what? Help you what? Some of you use your hand to cause problem for your body. Because you see a lot of them later. Social media help me this, help me that. And see here, they are not learning. None of them are learning. All right? So, thank you so much, everybody, for today's topic. I don't tire. Make I go. Make I go rest. Thank you very much. For those people who just joined, please don't forget to click on the follow button and also the notification button to get notified when I go live. I go live Mondays and Saturdays. All right. They try to make the team for being more than two times in a week, but I'm so busy. Especially now, I'm so busy. All right. Let's see during this winter. Maybe we'll be doing the live video more because it's going to be cold. So thank you so much, everybody. Have a wonderful guys, this is they're not going to make more for you today if I continue to read these comments. Belong to Carol Bleaching Squad. I beg go. I don't mention anybody name. Really, please. I don't want social media wahala. I did not mention anybody's name, so they don't say I'm spoiling anybody's business. All right? But They say a little words is enough for the wise. If you get ear, make you hear. That's what it be. Okay? I don't mention anybody. I don't mention anybody cream. I know if you come do social media problem. They say they no talk say this one say that one say for a platform. I beg. Okay, now make me call on fertility corner. I did my corner. So thank you very much, everybody. Have a wonderful evening. Ciao, 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 ciao. Bye bye.